That was the most important thing for me in a potential partnership was, can I still continue to practice dentistry the way that I believe we should be doing it? And can we just continue to take care of patients the way we are while getting support on the things that are difficult for me to do while still taking care of patients and living a balanced life? And with Premier Dentist Partners, I found that that part has been one of the best highlights of our partnership with PDP. My name is Dr. Matt Vogt. I've been a practicing dentist since 2017, and my practice is the dentist at Gateway Crossing here in McCordsville, Indiana. In our initial conversations, everything sounded wonderful. It was promised that I could and my team could continue to practice and take great care of patients, and that there would not be that heavy-handed management and almost like dictatorship of here's how we need you to practice, here are certain things you need to do, here are numbers you need to hit. And I'll be honest, initially I was skeptical about that, but in talking with enough people at Premier Dentist Partners and getting a vibe of how they prefer to do things, I kind of took a leap of faith to trust that I was still going to be able to practice the way I wanted to and practice ethical dentistry for our patients. Because we have and continue to have a great practice. It's just the help with the things that aren't so fun in ownership that we were looking for. And we have changed nothing with how we practice dentistry and have never felt pressure to do so. If there's ever a change or something that could be made better, it usually comes in the form of a suggestion, but it's so light-handed and it feels great as a dentist, because you hear horror stories of DSOs and partnerships like this where once you sign on the dotted line, everything changes. And for us, that just hasn't been the case, and I couldn't be happier. I'd say the main reason I would recommend Premier Dentist Partners to anyone who's looking to partner with the DSO for their practice is that, in my experience, I've had 100% honesty, transparency, and truthfulness throughout the entire process. Everything that was promised to me or was explained to me and said, Doc, here's how things will go after partnership, it's pretty much gone that way, especially the big bullet point items. Not getting involved in patient care or allowing myself and my clinical team to continue to drive patient care in our practice has been the biggest thing. But also honesty about the support that would be offered and how it would be offered to our practice. It's very much been lots of suggestions or recommendations for how we might change or we might do things. And that has felt great to feel like I still have control of the decision making in my practice, just with an added layer of support that really gives me a ton of peace of mind in managing the practice. Everyone at Premier Dentist Partners, all the team members that I met in the process of getting to know each other before actually partnering, I just sensed a ton of integrity coming from all of those people. Even in explaining to me the parts of the process that might be difficult and explaining, hey, this is a new partnership. It's almost like a marriage. So here are the things that might feel a little difficult at the start, or these are some things that will take some time to get going. That all was very true. Honestly, I didn't feel like I was getting sold on anything. I didn't feel like I was getting promised the world just to say what's really going to happen after we partner. And so I obviously can't speak to partnering with other DSOs, but in my experience with PDP, it's just been that honesty, that integrity throughout the whole process. And it feels good to know that I have people who are supporting my practice at Premier Dentist Partners who I can trust. Honestly, I think that's paramount.